Okay, what is going on today? What is going on in my life? I am moving out of this house. Why am I downsizing my entire life down to a 19-foot across circular yurt? Well, I'm getting a divorce. I have always wanted to have a YouTube channel that was more focused on my life in nature, learning wild crafting skills, herbalism, hiking. I'm going to be talking about my life in the yurt, all of that. And I'm just so excited to do YouTube again. I want to create something of value in the way that I have gotten something of value from those channels that inspire me and show me a different way to live and a different way to be, and really just maximize what can be the goodness of sharing videos online. So it's already getting really long, and I was just gonna check in really quick. Okay, thank you for listening.
Born to this place, we go where we please, unless someone tells us where we should be.
We are setting up the platform today. We just made a circle on the ground of diameter where it's gonna go. It's gonna be basically in this circle under these trees here. And we got the concrete blocks out, and my friend's brother, who I'm paying to help me, has got the laser leveler and is going to go get a compass. And we're going to, I don't know what exactly we're gonna do I think we're gonna kind of shove these concrete blocks into the ground to level it versus cutting the little beam blocks that are going to stick out of them, which is these guys over here. I feel like this part of the whole yurt process is going to be the most annoying and time consuming, getting the platform set up. And I'm really glad that I have a family friend to pay to help me for a really reasonable rate, because this is the type of shit that would fuck up the whole yurt if it's not level. And I'm happy to offer my muscle power, but I really don't have that much brain power for problem solving this. So really grateful for the help.
Oh, Torrance, can't stand your chili squad, but I love your pom-pom.
Okay, we have the main beams going this way set up. Now Jai is going to notch these beams to put some in going in the opposite direction, which the original design did not have any cross beams, which is kind of sketchy. So yeah, this is gonna be a better version. I'm so grateful to have so much help with this. Holy shit. I would not have been able to do this on my own. The leveling process. If I was in a completely flat area like the yurt originally was, then sure, but I'm not, and it's gonna be level. Diddly-doo, diddly-dee-doo, diddly-doo-doo.
My back fucking hurts.
Just a couple of dumb three sisters. We don't know how to put up this fucking yurt. Just a couple of dumb three sisters. We were up till 11:45 p.m. But that was to be expected. We didn't bring condiments for the hot dogs. That was my fault. Ooh, yeah, just a couple of fucking stupid sisters. At least it didn't rain. At least nobody got sent to the hospital. It could have been a lot worse. Could have definitely been a lot worse.
Got the fabric up. It's gonna protect the wool insulation and also just make a little bit of a prettier outside situation. Just woke up from my first night in the yurt. I was plenty warm all night with a down comforter and hemp quilt and a regular quilt. Warmer than the sleeping bag I was sleeping in the last couple nights. And it's quite light in here because of the skylight, or the open hole as it currently is. Really shouldn't be in this chair because this is Romeo's chair. He needs a soft chair, and I should be in the hard plastic rocking chair so that he can be in the soft chair, but it is wet out and this chair is dry because it's made of mesh, so he's just gonna have to hang out for a little bit. Yeah, it feels like it's my first like full day waking up in the yurt, even though that's not true. I had 2 days where I slept in the yurt and woke up and had a whole day about a week ago, and then I had to go work some more. But it's the first full day of living in the yurt with my dog, who is my best friend, and my family, and it just feels different being here with him versus being here just myself, kind of just like free birding it. I'm just like one thing at a time, one foot in front of the other right now. But I definitely want to take him on a morning walk around some of the trails, and then I'm gonna unpack my car, and then I'm gonna take him on a bigger adventure. We're probably gonna go swimming today. I'm gonna try to finish organizing the yurt, and I'm gonna take you with me, and then we'll probably end the video after today. It feels like a good stopping point, and you can check back in with me for more next time. Oh my gosh, you're shedding so much, buddy. When we got here last night, he went right up to the door of the yurt. I let him in, and he just went and laid on my bed, and he didn't whine. He didn't seem like uncomfortable at all. I put a blanket over him while we were sleeping because it was pretty chilly last night. I'm honestly just so excited to be here with him that I really can't complain. I've got the low light setting on so you can see my beautiful candlelit yurt. Oh my god. Yeah, so this is like the little sort of seating area. I have my library over here. We have the bed, stove in the middle that's not currently set up but is my main candelabra situation. Over here I have like a trunk and a bunch of clothes stuff. My dresser, I have like a little table slash desk. This cabinet has food stuff in it. Got my shoes and the door. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. It's obviously still pretty messy in here. I need to move everything out of the way to put one of my rugs down. I am actually really happy with how much I was able to clean it up and organize it so far, but in my next video, I'm going to get it completely organized. I'm going to go over my initial setup of the inside of the yurt in detail of where I'm storing everything, my little hidden storage spots, what hard decisions I had to make about what to include and not. Then I'm going to do a video on like my outdoor kitchen setup and how I'm building that out. And eventually I'm going to be building an outdoor bathhouse. I am probably going to give you updates on like how the whole setup evolves over time, because basically my goal was to just get a place to live as soon as possible. Just cooking my own dinner on the campfire tonight was amazing because I've only been able to just like have like cold food that I bring from the store so far when I've been here. But I have like a cast iron propane stove that I need to figure out how to use too. I'm going to carry over this like table that has an old sink in it that I found on the property when my friend comes to visit me tomorrow. It's like a lot of improvements I'm going to make. Right now, obviously, I'm completely off grid. I have no electricity. I have no running water. I have, barely food set up. My stove isn't even set up in here, but thankfully it's the summer, so I have all summer to slowly make these improvements, and by the winter I'm hoping to have a rainwater catchment system. I might try to put in a solar panel before then. I kind of doubt it because I have a lot of debt to pay off. I need to stack up a bunch of wood for the winter. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, the outdoor shower thing is going to be critical because right now I basically am just bathing in the lake and the river and then taking real showers and like washing my hair and stuff at my friends' houses when I'm in Portland and Seattle. So yeah, I would have loved to have like built the whole platform myself and like be able to be like, I completely built this yurt by hand by myself, or even to have just been involved in the whole process and not had to, just be gone working or whatever. But that was the situation of I had like less than a month to move out of my house, and well, I had 2 weeks to live in my house before I got kicked out, and then I had less than a month to go from being told that I'm getting divorced to being full-time in my yurt with my dog. And honestly, I'm super fucking proud of myself. I think that my tendency to just like jump into projects and not fully think them through actually kind of helped me in this situation, because I just kept thinking one thing at a time. First find the yurt, pick it up, just get a load of stuff over here one thing at a time. It's been so much work. Even today, even though I was just like cleaning and organizing, it felt like a day off because it was the least amount of like working for money that I've done in a day in a long time, because I've been scrambling to scrape together money for everything. Yurt itself cost $3,000. The platform that it came with, which was questionable, and the stove, which is from Switzerland, the wood stove, were another 1,000. And then I put another like 1,200 into the platform in materials and labor costs, to laminate it and properly seal it and properly insulate it and have it be properly supported so it can last for years and years and years to come. It actually might have been, honestly, I'll go look at the receipts. It might have been more like 2,000 at the end of the day. But yeah, and then I've probably had to put like another 500 into like random things that I needed for the yurt. or maybe less than that, maybe just a couple hundred. I should probably look at these numbers before I get back to you, or maybe I'll do like a specific video of that a little bit further down the line when I have some time to like look at all of my receipts and get that shit together. But yeah, it's been basically like about like a little over a $6,000 project, and I just want everyone to know, if you're like, oh, did you have $6,000 in savings? No, absolutely not. I basically like, it's all gonna be fine, but I had a $3,000 cash bank for my event producing business, which basically I can't produce any more events until I save up another like 3,000, because I just use that for each event. So like technically it was my money, but I really didn't want to use that for anything, and I wouldn't call that savings, because it was like I need that to do events, to make money doing events. But I basically like robbed my piggy bank for my event business. And I already had a lot of money on my credit card from my previous relationship, because my ex didn't have credit, so it was all on, you know, my personal credit card. I put as much as I could on the credit card and used all of my money that was coming in to invest into the Yurt. And I've been working my ass off doing like double shifts at the club, picking up extra random gigs. I use money from like the photo shoots I'm doing later in the summer, which basically by the time I get to those shoots, I will have already used all of the money for them. I definitely like overextended myself to do this, and I wouldn't like necessarily recommend that to anyone, but at the same time, it is kind of interesting, sort of like emergency crisisness of the situation. Like help me basically be like, where there's a will, there's a way. I need somewhere to live. This has always been my dream. I'm gonna fucking make this happen, even if it's not the most financially responsible thing to do. You know, I'm gonna probably take me like a long time to recover from this financially, but I'm super happy, and having my dog here just makes it all worth it. And getting to have just the day that we had together, I just feel so grateful. So thank you for being along for the journey. I'm sorry that I didn't film like every single detail. It's been a very stressful time, and I'm honestly proud of myself for filming at all. And always feel free to comment things that you would like me to cover about my experience or about the Yurt in future videos, and I will try to. I'm trying to make sure that this is fun for me, since I don't make any money off of YouTube, and I kind of doubt that I ever will. I've did YouTube for like a full year, and it didn't really get off the ground, but I had fun with it, just like as a videographer and like a writer and a creative person. I just find documenting things to be really fun, even if it mostly ends up just being for me and like a handful of other people who watch it. So thank you for being here, and I'm going to go to bed now.